Hello, welcome everyone on CryptoPunk. We are recording within crypto. SBF was state for tone-deep NYT interview. In this news, we are sharing an important users topic as the ex-CEO spoke with journalist Andrew Ross-Sorkin about the fall of FTX crypto. Twitter did not like what it was hiding. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried image FTX crypto Twitter was not in the room where it happened, but the chattering class on the bedside have plenty of thoughts about Sam Bankman-Fried's one-on-one interview with Andrew Ross-Sorkin as part of a New York Times conference. The Dealbox Summit is an annual event hosted by the Times, and the session moderator Andrew Ross-Sorkin is an award-winning journalist, SNBC anchor, and author of Too Big to Fail. The story of the collapse of Lehman Brothers and the 200 of 2008 financial crisis. Sorkin is also the co-creator of the Showtime series Billions and the founder of Tailbox. Sorkin asked Bankman-Fried if his lawyer suggested speaking at the conference was a good idea. No, Bankman-Fried replied, "They are very much not," adding that he felt he had a duty to speak. Even before the interview, the fact that Bankman-Fried was invited to speak at the conference sparked its own controversy. SBF should be sitting in a jail right now, but instead he is giving an interview on the New York Times. Deal Book Summit tweeted Carl Manger. Others use FBF's participation as a hook to move among the overall conference lineup, suggesting it was a collection of unsavory characters, including Jeffrey Epstein, Osama bin Laden, and Voldemort. As the Wednesday interview got underway with Bankman-Fried and Sorkin speaking over video, a link to an in-person and virtual audience numbering in the thousands, the responses began to flow on Twitter. During the interview, Bankman-Fried retired his claim that FTX US is fully funded and call began withdrawals today. Some were understandably skeptical of the claim. It is being dropped. Silent and tense in the room, but FBF clearly cannot perceive that across the Zoom link, so he just sort of chatting with Andrew Sorkin like it's any other Zoom call, tweeted Nelly Patel, editor-in-chief of The Verge. It has been dropped. Silent and tense in the room, but SBF clearly cannot perceive that across the Zoom link, so he just sort of chatting with Andrew Sorkin like it's any other Zoom call. SBF, allegedly one of the brightest people in the world, wrote Tony Batista, host of the Options Trades Today podcast. His defense: he did not understand the risk. I made a lot of mistakes. Never tried to commit fraud. Bankman-Fried told the virtual audience, "I was not really cautious enough from a downside perspective. I was looking at a 30% down movie. Then what happened was a 95% down move," he said. "I remember when Brian Madoff was got off and did that softball interview with the New York Times conference. A village chilling on the beach, tweeted HubSpot's Karen Flanagan. Oh, wait, of course, that did not happen. I remember when Brian Madoff was great and did that softball interview with the New York Times conference was chilling on the beach. Oh what? Of course that did not happen. Crazy people are finding this funny including SBF. Even those who attempted to defend Bankman-Fried received pushback. Call me crazy, but I think SBF is telling the truth, tweeted Bill Ackman, his fund manager and CEO Pershing Square. Bill, are you currently under duress? Replied. Adam Singer, VP of Marketing at ADQuake. I did not think this SBF the situation got possibly look worse, but this interview is proving me wrong. The the upwardness of the interview setup was not missed by viewers who described the fact that the audience erupted applause as the interview concluded. Thanks for watching. I hope you will like my video. Please do not forget to subscribe our channel CryptoPunk. See you soon in the next video. Thank you.